Hey everybody, I'm finally back. I know I'm late as per usual and I'm really sorry about that. There's been a number of things going on in my life lately that have stopped me from recording and uploading videos. I'm not trying to make excuses, but it really wasn't possible for me over the last few weeks, so I'm really sorry about that. As it happens, I wouldn't have had anything significant to show you because I haven't actually seen the orthodontist that many times, and when I have seen him it's just to tweak a couple of things that haven't really made that much of a visible difference. So anyway, enough of that. I'm sorry I'm late, but here I am now, and I do have something to show you, which you've probably already seen. I'm wearing elastics. Yeah. Not happy about having to wear elastics because it kind of defeats the purpose of having incognitos in the first place, because obviously I didn't want to have, visible dental work going on in my mouth because I already did that years ago. So I'm quite annoyed and disappointed that I have to wear these. And that's besides the fact that they make it difficult to talk because it's so tight that I can't really open my mouth very wide. So I'm actually struggling to get the words out. But I'm sure I'll get used to it. I've only been wearing them for a few days. It's just really weird. It's a really weird sensation to be trying to talk and have to fight against something that's trying to pull your mouth closed. But yeah, it's not too bad. I mean, you take them out, I can take them out to eat. And he said that whenever I get too uncomfortable or annoyed with it, I can take them out for an hour or so, as long as I wear them as much as possible, and then it's okay. Because from what I'm told, if you don't wear your elastics as much as you're supposed to, it can significantly increase the amount of time that you have to wear your braces for. So obviously that was quite a motivator to just wear them, just suck it up, wear them, and you only have to cope with it for a few weeks, so it should get much better quite quickly. Basically what he's doing with the elastics is raising my premolars on this side to meet the premolar on top. It's my premolars on this side sit slightly higher, and he says this, rather than bringing these ones down, he needs to bring these ones up. He's been trying to do it for a couple of weeks just using the wire, but they don't seem to be moving, so second sort of lost the word now. Second resort. I don't know. Anyway, he's decided to try elastics to do it, and so that means that I have to cope with that. So I'll show you what he's done. He's attached two little hooks to my premolars on the bottom. I already had an invisible bracket on the top premolar from when that was moving backwards quite some time ago, but we left it there because we thought we might need it at some stage. So I'll just show you what it looks like in there. It's not particularly pretty, but none of this is. Those are the hooks. So there you have it. This side of my mouth, honestly, there's so much going on in it. It feels like, I can't even explain what it feels like, but it just feels so full over here. I don't know if you remember when I got the invisible brackets put on these two teeth quite some time ago. It made this whole side of my mouth feel really weird, and now with the extra hooks and elastics it feels really strange all over again. But hey, I'm not going to complain too much because some people have to wear them right at the front of their mouth, and like that's really, really not cool. So I've come off light. I'm not really complaining. So he's given me two little baggies full of the elastics. I have two versions. This is the really strong version that I'm wearing now because it's actually more visible. I wanted you to be able to see it properly for the video, so I'm wearing the strong version now, which is obviously much thicker, and it makes it really hard to talk, but better for the purposes of the video. So this is what the thick ones look like. They're tiny, and they're really hard to put on because they start off this small, obviously, and then you have to stretch them all this way around these hooks and stuff. They loosen up over a couple of hours, but they're just so tight at first. So this is the weaker version that he's given me for the daytime, and they're much thinner and they're transparent, so that when you're talking and you're out and about, it's not as obvious and you don't feel as self-conscious, hopefully. So that's the other version. There doesn't look like there's much of a difference in the thickness, but there actually is. It's more in the strength, I suppose, that there's the huge difference. And he's given me this little tool to put them on with. This side with the hooked over side is for taking them off. Just grab it and then take it off. And this side is for putting it on. So what you have to do is basically I hook it under the front hook, then grab it between the two little teeth on this tool, pull it over, hook it under the other one, and then pull it up, which is the really hard bit. Pull it up and then let it just sort of sit on top of my bracket on the top there. So this is going to be my life for a couple of weeks now. I have another appointment in 2 weeks' time where he's going to check on the progress, see if this is actually helping at all, and if it's not, then I'll have to go back to trying to raise those teeth with the wire. But we'll see what happens. I mean, I feel like it's working. I can already sort of, when I bite, I can already feel things meeting more than they did before. So yeah, hopefully it has the desired effect and it doesn't have to be a problem. So yeah, that's more or less all I have to say, apart from the fact that I'm really happy that the huge gap between my two front teeth has gone now, which you probably would have noticed as well. I now have the little gap here, which is in the process of being closed up. This lateral incisor is being pulled over to the right, attached to this lateral incisor. So we're hoping that that will kind of turn, because that's the one that needed to be rotated to face the right way. Well, one of them, along with the canine over here. So we're hoping that that'll rotate on its way over while it's being pulled. But if not, then I'm sure, obviously, he has other ways of getting it to rotate later on, further down the line. But I'm getting really excited because we've passed the halfway mark now. My teeth are fully centralized. The only thing to correct now, well, apart from rotating the teeth and everything, because as you can see, I've got a big gap here. And I've got quite a big gap here. So that is on purpose, because he's aligning the front four, he's going to align the front four correctly first, set them in place into the arch that he needs them to be in. Then, and this is really going to hurt, I think, he needs to pull my front four teeth back, because I actually have a slight overbite, and obviously that needs to be corrected. But the main things, like the hardest things, he said, are out of the way now, which was getting that premolar and the canine into the positions that they needed to be. He said rotation and things like that are actually much easier, so we'll see. Anyway, I'm feeling positive again after my little dip that I had not long ago, but that's bound to happen. You're bound to have waves of I don't know, discouragement along these kind of journeys, and it did feel like at one point it was taking a lot longer than I thought, but then I had another leap of progress, so that cheered me up again. That's it. I'm going to stop rabbiting on now at you. I have to go to work now anyway, so thanks for watching. Thanks for watching all of my videos. Thank you for liking and subscribing and everything. And as per usual, I know I always say it and you're probably sick of hearing it, but please inbox me or comment if you have any questions or anything that you would like to talk to me about. I've been very pleasantly surprised at the amount of people who have inboxed me. So, you know, that's what I'm doing this for, basically. Apart from to have my own record of my dental work, it's really nice to be able to help people along their journey. And hopefully I'm still helping people decide whether they actually want to go ahead and do this, because it is quite a big decision to make. So anyway, that's it from me. Thanks again, and I'll see you next time. Bye.